Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is Millennia in the Making episode 162. We're currently playing as Kaiser Baldwin the Blessed of the Holy Roman Empire. He's the son of Kaiser Anselm the Great, who himself is the son of Kaiser Arnulf the Great, and so on and so forth, all the way back to Duke Otto of Saxony. Now we're at war. The Rata Empire all the way down here as we lag over to India. We're going to just declare this war over and done with in just a second, because this big army is about to move in and we've already got 100% war score, so yeah, I'm going to be kind of honest, we could take that army. You know, diminish the guys. You know what? No, his vassals are never going to not like him, purely because he is a Jain. They get plus 30 towards him just for being a Jain. Yeah, there's no real way for that to actually happen. Oh, excuse me. Wow, that must be the first time I've actually yawned. I've gotten up really early today. Like, really early. So, I'm not going to fight that army, so let's just switch over to family trade zones. Go to Tibet. Get rid of all of this crap. Come on. There we go. And then declare victory. And excellent. We're on a pretty good run here. We're not crashing, aren't we? Get rid of all of these messages. Fix the outliner back up again. Come on down here, put the independent realms on. Right, so there should have been some baronies. There were indeed. Perfect. That's kind of a nice crest. What is it? A fish. It's a fish on a green and blue. Oh, I don't even remember how they call those particular things. The background of the heraldry. I knew at one point. Probably got it written down somewhere. Anyway. I misclicked on that bishopric. Let's see, can we usurp? Yes, we can usurp. Thank you. Now, where is the capital? I'm going to assume it's a little one. I would be wrong, it's the one at the top. So let's see if one of these guys qualifies as a good duke. This guy qualifies as a pretty good duke. He doesn't have very good learning, but he's got the other skills that matter, so we'll give him... Well, let's give him a count to play with. Well, we'll see if we're going to give him a count to play with. We are. Manfred is quite good. So Manfred gets demand. Whoops. Jeez, I'm just misclicking all over today. It's early. I'm going to use that as an excuse. We'll give Baron Poppo his own county as well. So that was that one. And this guy in here, George, or Georg if you want to be specific, gets the duchy. So he's not a very strong duke because he's got, you know, guys under him and all that sort of stuff. Do we have a war for this place? Yeah, the Duke of Meru was trying to take it and probably going to. And then we had truces with Nagra. Yeah, just for another 3 years with Nagra, and I don't know how long with the Batids because I need to move my troops out of there, of course. Right. Good. And how are things looking over here? Cumania has a war against Merv because Merv is trying to take Samarkand. Right. So is Khiva, but Khiva is failing. Yeah, there's not really much I can do there. Right, Kyrgyz was our next thing. Because last episode, the former High Chief of the Kyrgyz declared that he was totally a Christian, guys. Stop attacking him, please. Just stop it, guys. Seriously. So, I forged claims on... Well, I didn't forge claims. I asked the Pope nicely, and the Pope said, yes, you can have claims on all that sort of stuff. Rather nice of a fellow, to be quite honest. All this technology is coming along nicely. Yes, yes, very good, very good. Our next purchase is in Majesty for Culture, Town Infrastructure for Economy, and Military Organization for Military. Heir's coming along nicely. He's got a bunch of nice children. Let's see if any of them are geniuses, or at least quick. Really? Really? I gave you a wife for this. Fucking genetics, man. How does that work? Yep. Oh, wasn't the Brotherhood hanging around? I don't have any armies in the location. Oh, that's ugly, isn't it? Look at this. Holy Roman Empire. Really, guys? It's a bit spaced out. Anyway, I think I'm still a little bit clumsy on the details here. Good. We're going to release Mali. Because, well, fuck Mali. So, Timbuktu is the kingdom capital. You're not the greatest of guys, and your heir isn't all that good either. He's kind of slow, so let's see about the other Duke. Also, the other Duke is actually... oh, he's German. Yeah, this guy would probably be a much better king. So, Kingdom of Mali. There it is, and... yeah, that looks fine. I don't think there's anything else up here to deal with. Nope. Congratulations, buddy. Now, if I grant you independence, don't be a dick and have some county in the middle of nowhere. So I'm just going to quickly check through those. Yep, those are all absolutely fine. Congratulations, my friend. Who is your heir? This 15-year-old child. Can we betroth him to someone in my court? My half-sister. 14? 15? All good. Congratulations, Mali. And I'll consider Mauritania for next episode or something. We'll just slowly release them. We're not in any sort of hurry. Of note, though, hasn't really reduced our retinue by that much. We must have had a lot already. Oh well. I also just wanted to... geez, what happened to our outliner here? We mustn't have ticked armies. There we go. Yeah, I'm on top of things. We good. Yeah, everybody's still got perfect forces and all that sort of stuff. Okay, I believe that was the final claim that we had to make. Let's just... I can't declare war on him yet because we've got to get our dude out. Who's he at war with? Turkestan. Right. He's accepted my offer of a betrothal. That's good. We still have this damned adventurer trying to come at us. This guy here, he's a kinslayer, he's excommunicated, all of that sort of stuff. We can't invite him to court via that sort of bullshit. We could try and assassinate him, but we're obviously going to be discovered, and then the Khan of Volga, Bulgaria will probably be all, oh, well, fuck you. And, you know, try and stab me back. Getting stabbed back isn't such a big deal because then Count Olberich here will become Kaiser, and he is really good. You know, if it comes right down to it, and it's like a couple of days before the 30th of October, if I remember it, then we will probably just stab him on and commit suicide that way. Okay, so when can we declare on the Batids? 42. Yeah, not for a while. And they're kind of... well, everybody's getting in my way here, but let's have a look at the duchies. Yeah, so... We're gonna have to spend a lot of time down in India anyway, like it's gonna be our major front after we're done up here with the Mongols. We could request a crusade and then not join it, but that would be kind of weird. Oh. Okay, we've got a few messages here. First of all, Count Geoffrey is trying to fabricate a claim on East Anglia. That's fine. And we've got an invite to plot over the Duchy of Castile. Let's have a look at the Duchy of Castile. I know that's here. Yes, he has Seville and Castile, so sure, I will back that plot, my friend. How are the Persians doing? $46. Come on, just get out of that province. I'm going to immediately redeclare on him. Count of Kemi wants Finland. Well, whatever, don't care. What are you doing anyway? Good. You're in Karawan, proselytizing. Alright, things appear to be fine. Oh yeah, any factions involved in trying to get Mali have gone away. The King of Nubia now leads the independence faction. I'm just going to pay him a little bit of money. While I would gladly give him independence, I would not give all of these people independence. And if he leaves the faction, then, well, their strength will be significantly diminished. And he honestly should. Troubadour and his wife, Treborites, has arrived from Occitania. That's France. Their performances range from vulgar satires to political savants, and everything in between, including courts and poems of courtly love. I hope they do not dare write any satires about me. That's available because we have the Wrath trait, and we'd gain 5 prestige. We can improve the Duke's opinion of us by 15, or we can pay them well and gain the charitable trait, which we already have. So, let's just take some prestige. Alright, our guys moved out. So yes, press all claims would give us all 3 counties. So let's start our move back. Okay, so that happens in September, so we'll just hold off the declaration until about then. The Duke of Mazovia has declared his little war for a new ruler of Castile. That's the plot that we only just backed. See, that's a lot better, isn't it? Now it's Holy Roman Empire, just all nice and sort of together. A little bit of spacing on Holy, but it's not as noticeable as it was on Empire. Good, good. Okay, so 8th of October is when we're getting back. I misread that a little bit. I thought the September one was us. But it doesn't matter too much because the October one is later. Where are they going? They're going to Kimak, which is down there. That's fine. And yeah, off they go. Alright, buddy. There's not much you can do, so press all claims, go. I have inherited the Barony of Ekstart, which is in my realm, so I can just quickly, easily just do that to it. Now we have Ulrich here as a vassal. It's not too bad. Speaking of vassals, Scotland, you're running medium crown authority, you should be running high. while I am going to release Scotland, I would like them to be in a strong primogeniture position. Appears that we've lost one of the Empire titles that we can... Oh, Mali, of course. We can no longer create Mali because, if you look down here, the de jure Empire of Mali is basically the Kingdom of Mali that we got rid of. And that was intentional. It was very intentional. Right, let's get this going. Of note, this may already have happened, but the new DLC for Crusader Kings II, Charlemagne I believe it's called, is apparently going to be released on the 14th of October. It's currently the 5th for me, but, you know, backlog and all that sort of stuff. If I can, I'm not going to upgrade until we've finished this particular game. Now, with how Paradox works, if you don't already know, they usually release a free patch alongside the DLC. So, this DLC, I believe, lets you start 100 years earlier and has some event chains and that sort of shit. That will be part of the DLC. Any game mechanic changes that they make will be included in the patch. I will attempt to remain on this current version, which is... I don't even know how to check that right now. But I'll try and remain on this current version because that minimizes any sort of compatibility issues or anything like that. I know there was at least one update. It might have been the Old Gods. It might have been before that or after that, I'm not sure, where it just made it so you couldn't play any previous saves. 2.1 was, I believe, that particular update. Yeah, I was trying to get an achievement playing as a Muslim ruler. That was my Muslim game, basically in Iron Man mode, and it made it so that I couldn't complete it because it was just like, no, you can't play your previous saves. It's a big kick in the teeth sort of thing. Alright, let's just destroy this bloke. I'm starting to think that Hedwig may fancy me. Yes, well, maybe she does. Yeah, I'm not foreseeing too much of an issue with this guy. I went to her chamber and gave her a good tumble. As you do. Okay, we're at 50%. That's probably not enough. It is actually enough. I'm not thinking that this is going to have any issue because we're only taking 3 holdings off a bloke. There we go. Nice and easy. Let's just move our troops down here just in case what I foresee could happen. There should be a ducal title. Yep, there certainly is. And that's part of Cumania. All of that is. So let's just... We're not going to give it to any of these guys. Let's find ourselves a German. So, the usual. Male, German, Catholic, or the other way around. Adult, not in prison, not a ruler. Gottschalk, the spy master of Bax, will do. Quite nicely, actually. Grant land a title and we'll just give him the duchy. Enjoy it, my friend. You and your lovely wife, who you're matrilineally married to. Well, we're going to have to do something about that. Unfortunately, we're plotting here. Now, bugger it, it'll be fine. Now, we have a holy war ready on the Kagan of the Golden Horde. Let's just check his men. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So this will cause us to take attrition. Don't get me wrong there, but what we're doing is removing the Golden Horde from the map. And that should stop them from being a problem. forever. It's what we kind of aim to do with the Ilkhanate, but the Ilkhanate will take us several wars to progress that far. Golden Horde, we can do it in one, because they only have one county. This would technically work if they still had armies around the place. Oh, there's our 1st of January lag, getting over the hangover sort of thing. This would technically work if they still have armies, but we'd have to beat those armies or make them go away while we quickly nicked in, grabbed the place, and declared victory. I don't think we can make anything more in Nuremberg or Wittelsbach. Definitely can't make anything else in Munchen. We just put a castle town of that bloke's barony. Why not? Alright. Okay, the King of Africa is revoking something. Good on him. How's that independence faction going? Yeah, we've wiped off about 8% by getting the, what was his name? The Nubian king out of it. Duchess Zaga thinks I'm too risky. Why is it a matrilineal marriage? Well, she's only heir to the county of Bax. But she's a Carling, isn't she? We'll just see. We may have to correct it in the future. Keep was built in Wien. So now they can build some stables there. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll actually head all the way around down to there. We should be able to get there without having it say, no, you can't declare war here. And jousting lists in Moldov. Very nice. Well, our next wars in India will be up in this area, I feel. So let's get our forces and send them up there. Good. Okay, 5th of March, diplomatically explain why I cannot. This guy wants a lower rank vassal to serve him. The Kalapura. Well, I'm glad you came to me because you should probably have that bloke. Don't recognize my friend anymore. The things we had in common when you first met and became friends has changed and vanished. Whenever I meet my friend, I ask myself, is this the person I want to be friends with? Can we really be friends, despite all of our differences? So we have drifted apart. Tell me, do you think we can still be friends? Or no, you're my friend, that won't ever change. Make him always our friend. This adventurer plot is coming on strong. Why aren't you guys stabbing? Like, seriously. Fifth of March. You know what? I'm going to make this declaration before we actually move out. Just in case. He has raised up all of his troops, and this is mountainous territory, but well, we're awesome. We do have a lot of attrition there, but because he's raised up all of his troops, we should be able to get fairly swift sieges in. Nothing important there. Yeah, I think the Ilkhanate is going to win those two little holy wars, which is unfortunate because it has a negative effect on the moral authority of Catholicism, but, you know, we're pretty fine there. Khiva converted to the Catholic faith. Great. Almost there. And you can see here that the percentage of his troops which are horse archers, right at the end, the 937 special troops, has gone down a lot from what it used to be. Most of his force is now light infantry. Which, well, to use the colloquial phrase, ain't shit. He still has epic commanders, though. Truly excellent commanders. I don't care that we didn't kill them all. We captured this dude though, and we're going to simply enough execute him. Now we settle ourselves in for 8 days. We're taking a lot of attrition, but hopefully that's not going to matter too much from now. So attrition, it's gone down a little bit. And we're going to declare this one done as soon as we can, which would actually be now, so just let's be cautious. Let's just be cautious here. We dragged a lot of people out. And declare victory. Done. Maybe I am being overly cautious there, but it is better to be overly cautious than just have to fucking re-record a whole episode. Even though it's only been 27 minutes, that's enough to annoy me. Ah, and there's even a barony. Lucky us. Arnulf, you're now the Baron. Well, Count of Ili. Ooh, now let me think. The rest of Zetsu is held by the Turk. We have so long before we can actually fight the Turk. Another year before we can fight the Ilkhanate. Probably longer before we can fight this guy. Yep, another 5 years before we can fight Cumania. Three years before the Sharazids. 5 years before the Samanids, so this area up here is pretty much wrapped up. I'm gonna get this army and send them back around here. Yeah, because next time we fight the Ilkhanate, we'll take Samarkand or Sridaya off them, and that will just give us access to Turkestan and Cumania and all that. Right now, I feel like we really need to start thinking about this adventurer. So where is he? He is in Sherezma, Sheremiza. Head on over there, Spy Master. 48% chance of success, 26% chance of discovery. Well, that didn't work out well. So now we just stab on until he dies. Good. We may still get an assassination attempt back against us. 59. That's a lot of money. We'll give him that, because it doesn't really impact whether he can or cannot assassinate us. It's just how much he likes us. So let's just hope that he doesn't come back at us. Oh hey, we could usurp the Khanate of Turkestan. But they're running under Gavelkind, so I don't want to usurp it. Okay, so exceeded with that plot. Now, your wife. No. We are just so bad at trying to kill people. I woke up to loud shouts in the hallway outside my chambers. My guards had slain a would-be assassin, but another one got away. So he did try to come back at me. It may not have been him, actually. It could have been this guy, because that's whose court he was in. So we'll see if our Spy Master works it out. He should. Our Spy Master is pretty good. Huh. We have a vassal here who could be in control of one of our armies. And this army obviously needs a lot more dudes in it. That'll do. Just make sure that everybody has something. Is that guy up here? Yeah, nice. Because if we have an army without a guy leading it, it is just not good. Now we just click through the list, which is what we should have done in the first place. It's fine. It's good. Well, we're not at war with anybody, and there's nobody to really declare war on, so let's have a summer fair. Ah, Turkestan converted to the Catholic faith. That's the province of Turkestan up here, not actual Turkestan. Turkestan is still Tangri as. When do my truces run out with you guys? Oh, Prince Baldwin, my son, has reached legal age. He's an elusive shadow, so he's really good at intrigue. Let's marry him off to someone, like the Duchess of Perm, perhaps? Well, he'd be second in line, right? Yeah, he's not going to inherit. Now let's marry him off to the Princess of Nubia. That gives us an alliance with the King of Nubia when we eventually get rid of him. He'll like us more for it. She appears to be a fairly decent individual. Done. Now he's going to want land off someone, isn't he? My son. So we'll give him land somewhere. Let me think. No, my heir has St. Gallen. So it's probably going to be this one. What else does she have? She also has the barony of Nenzig down there. Well, sorry, love. I'm going to make a claim on Tyrrell. The Pope already doesn't like me, so, well, what else do I have to lose? The Summer's Fair archery contest went very well. The cloud of space around it was filled with arrows. Some of them hit the bullseye, some of them missed the cloud altogether. The winner was a modest man who disappeared rather quickly after he collected his prize. Good archer, that man. Which is plus opinion with the Duke, which we don't need, and we lose 5 gold, or that is suspicious, which is plus 2 intrigue, minus 1 diplomacy. You know, let's take that. It only gets our intrigue up to 1 because we had so many damn negatives. But 1 is better than none. Wonderful. Come on, Pope. Okay, they've gotten married. Very nice. Come on, Pope. We're going to be taking this county off the lovely Countess here. Thank you very much. I'm revoking the county of Tyrrell. She should probably go along with it, because she does like us. Sarasvati converted to the Catholic faith. Just go along with it. Very good, very good. Now you, my son, you are granted the landed title of County of Tyrrell. Congratulations. We still have some de jure claims just on these places here. Good. At least now, when our truce with Jerusalem runs out, which it has done because apparently the last king died. Yes, we can take that county. So you just come up here and sit on it, or sit up here. Actually, no, we can sit on it because we have a holding there, and we'll just de jure claim it and make Jerusalem into its appropriate boundaries. And yeah, you can see the de jure timer for integration into the Holy Roman Empire for Jerusalem has actually decreased. Summer fair's over. We can go on a hunt in September and a feast in November. Alright. It's only the count. It's not my call. If it annoys one of my good vassals... Yep, the Duchess of Merv lost her war for Ilkhanat's lands. That's alright. He'll pay money for that one. No. I'm not in the business of selling back Mongols. Not unless it benefits me in some other way. Okay, so Vijayne is attacking somebody, which is a little odd for, you know, a Jain. But he's only got one negative opinion in his realm. The rest of them are pretty much overwhelmingly positive of him. Oh no, that's in his court. My bad. He has no negative opinions in his realm. And that's with absolute crown authority. That's ridiculous. That's insane. Wish I could do that. Next game we're playing as a Jain. It's actually really tough to play as a Jain because you don't get holy wars and that sort of thing. Right, let's just check when our truces end. So we've got 43 up here. 42, oh that's good. 42 with the Batids. So we'll probably be trying to take this area here. That's the Duchy of the Raj of Mathura at this point. We'll take that so we can get into this place here against this woman. And this little bit of Rajputan down here, though. We're gonna have to wait out a truce with them. Right. And if we take this, we can get it down here as well. Not too complicated. The important thing is that we'll know when our truces are running out because, well, we'll get truce timers. Unless somebody dies. Which, admittedly, is always a problem. Just getting a lot of places converting, that's wonderful. The Ilkhanate kid probably won't die for a while. Mainly because we can't really get him to. I'm hoping that maybe the Egyptian or the other one dies, the Samanid dies, so that we can get our little war going and all that sort of business. But, you know, that may or may not happen. Shortcut converted? A daughter was born to myself and Hedwig von Eichstadt, called Reshenza. Whoops. It seems my amorous adventures have resulted in a child. Little Reshenza is my spitting image. Yeah, I can see the resemblance. We can legitimize her, which pisses off basically all of my children. Acknowledge her as mine, which just pisses off my wife, or denounce her. Well, our wife loves us. I will acknowledge her as mine. Yes, we got a -40 on the thing with my wife, but nothing involving my heirs. And that's fine. Because my heirs don't care if I legitimize the bastard. It's just that, well, my wife doesn't quite like that I fucked a chick on the side, to put it bluntly. And, you know, it's kind of fair enough, but, you know, we're keeping this particular wife around because she has an epic stewardship score and we really don't. She doesn't have a very good intrigue score, which has really been letting us down because we don't have a very good intrigue score, but that's just something we're going to have to deal with. Now here's something I was talking about earlier. We can't currently declare war on Jerusalem because we have units in enemy provinces where we don't have any holdings. We're telling them to come and sit up here because we do have at least one holding here, so we can sit our units there, declare war, and there's not much they can do. And we'll take it and everything will be good. Let me just review my options for war. So we have a bunch of claims and all that sort of rubbish. We have an embargo, which would get us 1,428 gold, because we'd be raising 23 trade posts, which is insane. But we've got what we actually want, which is a de jure claim on Baalbek, which is for some reason going to give us Tiras? That doesn't make sense. Oh well, we'll see how it goes. Let's just get our guys there and we'll deal with it. I do apologize for my yawning this morning. It's not great. It's been daylight savings. I planned on a lot longer sleep, but daylight savings just killed me. Metaphorically. Yep, see, so now we can declare war. We're going to declare war for Baalbek. We will become Countess... right, so we'll get Countess Helga as our liege. Now, she has a barony over here. I'm not particularly caring about that, to be honest. I mean, we'll get that barony, but there's not too much we can do otherwise, so... YOLO! Yeah, we're going to assault as fast as we can. Just sort of get it done. I would like to play a Republic. Just the early starts for a Republic are not that great because they're both in Byzantine territory. You basically have to swear yourself to the Byzantine Emperor. Or keep your Chancellor parked in his stuff. It would probably be easier to start as the Doge. I've previously been starting as the Patrician, and the Patrician is literally you just roll the game over because you can't send a diplomat, you can't do anything like that because it's the Doge's relations which matter. And, well, the Doge will declare, and because he takes the county, he doesn't just get it as his vassal. You lose. And it's a real problem. Because I kind of like starting as a patrician, it's interesting. Alright, again, I don't want to take out your armies, bro. So I'm just going to head down to here, where I have some supply. Few messages just popping up there. Just some plots that we're uncovering. That's the patrician of one of the Solanos, so no, things could escalate out of control, my friends. Not interested in burning down our own trade outposts. What's he doing? Coming to Safed. Well, you know what? We'll catch him. And you know what? We might as well do this. I mean, it'll win us the war. Ah, my half-sister became a brilliant strategist. And now she can get married to the Prince of Mali. Nicely done. Okay, so the King of Jerusalem's in this particular fight. He does have some very nice commanders. Better than mine, mainly. We also have the King of Mali. Why is the King of Mali leading one of our armies? That should not be happening. Give it up, bro. Nope. I mean, Mali is a separate realm. But we somehow have the king? I don't want him there. Yeah, whatever, bro. You already accepted it. Oh, this is going to be fun. I like this particular timing. They will get there on the 8th. We will get there on the 14th. Just in time for Valentine's Day. So, yeah, happy Valentine's Day. O King. Okay, that's a wipeout. Come on. Yep, he accepts that he's lost it, so let's just move our guys back down to where they should be, near the Egyptians. Right, so if we did a trade war, we'd be wiping out all of the Ascalon provinces. We've got a few around here, one there. We've got some up here. I'd kind of like to get rid of that one up there, to be honest. So we may actually do that, and the one in Venice as well. You know, give the Solano guys or somebody else a chance to get somewhere. We'll think about it. Excellent, excellent. So now we do have that little province in there, but it's not too big of an issue. And yep, that's Jerusalem intact. And you know what, let's just give him a bit of cash, just to be all like, hey buddy, sorry about that, bro. Had to be done. Now, unfortunately we did pass over our things. Because we acknowledged that Vicenza is our child, we have the option here to legitimize her for 20 piety and piss off everybody, sort of thing. It's pointless because she would be in a position to inherit anyway. You know, being a woman. Our truce is expiring with Samrat Pranrath, the Unready of the Petit Empire. Perfect. He sure isn't going to be ready for this. Though we are rapidly approaching the end of the episode, aren't we? About another 10-ish minutes. We'll see. Illy has converted to the Catholic faith. Oh, that was quick. I guess having the Horde kicked out does wonders for the believers. Good-o. My daughter feels that I'm too risky. Yeah, well, deal with it. Just waiting for his time and to finish ticking down. Almost there. Alright, buddy. Yep, we can get war on you now. So could a de jure claim over there, but that was not what we were going for. We were going for Mafura, just in here. Oh, apparently they're in one of the baronies in here. Yep, they certainly do. Right. And as always, we could request a crusade, but that is not going to happen. Let's go in there. That's fine, that's fine. Let's send him in there. Actually, no, I'm going to send these guys back this way. No, I'm not, because this place has a terrible supply limit. So after I find him a commander, in you go. "13 days before an assault. 25 days before an assault. And no attrition, which is great. We could probably just sit there and let them do their thing. But I am going to get an assault on this one here at least. Take this barony off them. Very good. So we've increased our supply there, but nowhere else, really. So I'm going to get this army and just sort of send them down this way. Just to escalate war score in other locations, because the Bengals do actually have enough men, so I'm going to sit them there. Just keep them nice and quiet. Just in case they put together a 30,000 man army. Come on over and start beating up my stuff. Very good, we captured this fellow. I don't believe he's all that important. 46 gold, maybe he is. Nope, he's not. But 46 gold, I'll definitely ransom him back. Building a lot of these temple vassals, or temple holdings these guys are. It's annoying because it does sort of ruin the province, because the temple holdings are the worst of a lot. You want castles and you want towns. That's it. That'll do you. We've already got a peace offer from him. We're not going to take it. But let's see. You know what? We could end the episode here. So yes, we'll do that. We'll end the episode and then come back and accept his offer next time. So let's just get rid of these messages. Right. A few weak claims we could press, but a lot of those are because we released Mali. So let's just have a look through our stuff. Where's the independence faction? There it is, 24%, because the Queen of Abyssinia has jumped on board. Looks like she's been blackmailed. So I'm going to give this guy some money. Maybe an honorary title. We'll make him High Almoner. And we'll see if that tells him to piss off and that takes the Queen with him. Okay, yeah, so let's end the episode there. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'll get to them as soon as possible. If you liked the video, please give it a like. And if you'd like to see more and have not already done so... Oh, excuse me. Wow, I'm just really yawning all over the place. Anyway, what I was saying there was subscribe if you haven't. But in the meantime, I have been Sub. You have been yourselves. Later.